Starting and running an independent dispatch service in 2025 requires strategic approach, industry knowledge, and also effective resource utilization. Here are some steps. But before, let's figure out and let's understand the role of a freight dispatchers. So what do we do? Well, first and foremost, we find and book the loads for our carriers. We work on their behalf. We also negotiate those rates and we're making sure that we know all the details about the shipment. We know when we have to pick up, we have to verify when are we delivering. We need to make sure the transit makes sense. We have to ask details about equipment required for this load. Is it going to be dry van with e-track, vertical e-track, for example? Do they require air ride trailer? Does the driver needs to have swing door, roll-up doors, and so many more details that you already know as a dispatcher? Well, after we book the load, after we negotiate those rates, we go to the next step. Of course, we have to make sure that we are managing our transit. We are making sure we're helping drivers to take the correct routes. We're gonna help them with their fueling. We're gonna give them advice on weather. And also, we're gonna do lots and lots of paperwork. We're going to be dealing with detentions, layovers. We're going to know how to get tonu. We're going to also renegotiate if they're going to be adding certain services after we negotiated that original rate. We're going to make sure we receive that revised rate confirmation. All of that is a role of a freight dispatcher. Well, but the big difference is being only dispatcher and running your independent dispatch service. Well, here now you go to steps that require for you to become a business owner. So, first, let's look into this. Well, you need to set up your business, and you can choose from different structures, and you need to register your business. It can be corporation, it can be LLC, it can be any other structure that you are deciding, probably with your accountant help. After you got this, of course, you need to have industry knowledge. Is that enough only to know how to post the truck? Is that enough to know how to delete that posting? Is that enough to know just to learn about zones and weather and different types of trailers? Well, it might be enough for those which I call desperate dispatchers. If you really want to run this as a business, you need to add extra knowledge. Safety, compliance, probably look into readings on negotiations on how to prevent certain things when you're going to be managing carriers' business. Because as an independent dispatcher, now you are taking that responsibility. You almost running that small carrier's business. You give them advice, you tell them how to manage his fleet, and hopefully you still making him profitable. An independent dispatcher, it's not about getting your payment. It's about making sure that that carrier is gonna grow in the business. Is gonna be able to stay in the business, and that you are not putting them out of the business because of your negligence, because of you not understanding what you're doing. So there's a lots and lots of things to put together. Well, as a good independent dispatcher, you're going to start utilizing all new technology. Yesterday, we were covering tracking management software. We also have so many apps which going to help you with the toll cost, negotiation skills, how to make your job more efficient and productive. We still going to go back to that, building a relationship with your driver, with a broker, with shippers, receivers. It's all go back to that human part of being a dispatcher. Also, you will need to concentrate on marketing right now because how do the carriers know that you are the best freight dispatcher out there? How are they going to trust you? My personal advice is put your real picture. Go and make some videos on your social media. People connect to you. Why do you come to my class? Why did you sign up for my TikTok or my YouTube? Well, probably somewhere we have connection. I might be different, I might be direct, I might have an accent, but still you connected to me because you like my approach. You probably like that I share a lot of valuable information for free. And probably because I consider myself a successful person and you kind of looking up to me. So show your real you. And believe it or not, carriers will trust you. Don't ever lie. If you do not know some topic, be honest about it. Go and learn, go dig into it, go Google it, go ask artificial intelligence what the answer is, go educate yourself, but never ever lie. You lie once, you lie twice, and that's it, your reputation is gone. It's so hard to get that reputation back. Well, of course, how will you find those carriers? Well, if you have access to load boards, you can go to directory. You can go to FMCSA free directory for people who already applied or reapplying for their MCs, US duty. You have to add yourself to all those groups. CDL drivers, women in a trucking, drive-in drivers, Amazon drivers, Ukrainians in trucking, Uzbeks in trucking, Mexican trucking community, all of those different niches and those groups. Why? Because now you are part of this exciting industry. And after you do all this, well, remember to treat this as a business. Educate yourself. Look into the data, analyze, and share that. Share for free. If you learn something about safety and compliance, well, share on your platforms. Help other carrier to survive. Help that owner operator to decide, is that a good time to join trucking as a new carrier, or maybe it's better for him to work under somebody else MC. Make sure that you look also at the global picture, what's going on right now. Well, you need to understand what a spot market is. You need to understand the seasonal changes. You simply need to go and dig into the real numbers of 2025. You can also connect to all the data from official sites, from third parties, from the news. As long as you're gonna put all of this together, you probably gonna become that successful independent dispatchers. And if you still thinking that you are lacking some knowledge, I'll make sure sign up for upcoming class which gonna start March 1st, and I will help you to achieve your goals. Remember, only you, and you can become a pro dispatcher. Nobody can make you a pro dispatcher. It takes lots of time, it takes effort, it takes making the mistake, learning on them, polishing your skills, but in a big picture, making sure that you do it professionally. Dispatchers are professionals. We're not the secretaries. We're not just answering phone. We're people who know a lot and a lot of things about industry. We are people who utilize that knowledge, and we are a great negotiators. So don't wait. Don't waste your time. Sign up and become a pro dispatcher. And as always, I'm waiting for you on my platforms on YouTube, on TikTok, and Instagram, and our Facebook group. Dispatch Training Center and me, Alexandra Sokolenko, is always here for you to help you grow, to help you achieve your big dreams.